Okay, so in the last session, I have started the concept of Spring Boot introduction and some annotations overview also we have started. Today, I am just going to take the continuation. Okay, if someone joined today as a first session, make a reminder at the end. I'll give some video links for the last session, previous sessions. Okay, you can just go through that one here. Okay, so Spring Boot is actually a project that reduces our programmer duty that we actually call as auto configuration. Auto configuration we called here. So which reduces the programmer duty. This Spring Boot we have to use and we have to create one project. This project we are actually calling as a child project. Whatever the project that we are creating that is using child project, Spring Boot project is actually called as parent project. By using parent project, we are creating the child project. Okay, child project will give some code is given by parent project here to child project by reducing some code, and remaining percent of code you have to write. That is actually called as auto configuration. I explained in the last session. And later we have started the Spring Boot application coding. If you want to write any Spring Boot application that contains three different types of files, and we have started completely first one. The first one is actually starter class. We can also call it main class. We can also call it bootstrap class or starting class. Second one is actually input files. Here we have two types of files. One is actually application.properties or application.yml. Okay, and third one is a build information file. It's actually pom.xml in case of Maven, build.gradle in case of Gradle. Okay, in that we have started the first concept here, that is starter class or main class. Okay, the work of the starter class or main class is to create the Spring container. Okay, so that's actually complete work is to create Spring container only. Okay, it is going to detect the classes, create the object, provide the data. Okay, that's complete the Spring container we can call, and start application. It is going to create the Spring container and start the application here. Okay, in the last session, I gave sample diagram also here, how it is going to look. Consider this as a Spring container here. This is Spring container. Consider, okay, what is the work of the Spring container? One, creating the object. Two, providing the data to object. Three, linking one object with another object. And finally, when you're stopping the application, it is going to destroy the object. Okay, for this programmer has to give two inputs actually. One is actually Spring Bean. It's in a simple class, but it has to follow the rules which are given by Spring container. In the last session also I explained this, just revising for a second. And second one, that is very important one, Spring configuration file. Configuration we can write in three ways: XML, Java, and annotation. Okay, there is no XML configuration available in Spring Boot, it is gone. We have to work totally with Java and annotation configuration. Okay, by taking these two files as an input, container will create the objects. Okay, that's what we have seen in the last session. Okay, so today I'll show the continuation here. We started the concept of starter class, in that working with a container. Okay, in that Spring container, we have two concepts, bean and configuration. In configuration, we have started the annotations. Okay, annotations. Yesterday, I explained about annotations like at the rate component. I feel you remember still at the rate component, at the rate value. Okay, these are the two annotations I explained. Okay, we have list of annotations to see. Okay, can you tell me at the rate component, what is the use of at the rate component? You can give your answer in the chat box, not an issue. Mistake also fine, nothing to worry. Okay, at the rate component is to, yeah, it will inform to Spring container create the object. Very good. Okay, at the rate component purpose is, okay, it will inform Spring container to create the object. Now tell me why at the rate value we should use at the rate value. Yeah, at the rate value is to provide the data. We can provide static data, or we can provide the data from, exactly correct, properties file. Two possibilities are there here. Okay, so that's we can provide the data from static value, direct value, or that is properties value we can also provide. Still we have to see spell concept here. Okay, so here today I'm just going to give overview even about at the rate auto void. Okay, this is also mostly used annotation here in Spring. Okay, here I'll give overview only, and separately we are going to discuss about auto void in a separate session. Okay, I just want to give some annotations overview which are actually required to start Spring Boot programming here. Now concentrate. If we have one class, okay, simply at the rate component and at the rate value sufficient. This time I have two classes, and those two classes connected using association mapping. We can also call it hazard relation. Okay, before going to see auto wiring, you should know the concept of hazard relation. We can also call association mapping, one of the core Java concept. Okay, in simple points I'll explain what is hazard relation and association mapping here. Okay, so here we are going to see one class as a data type in another class and creating the variable. That is simply called hazard relation. That is called association mapping. Consider we have two different classes. For example, here we have class A and we have class B. Like this, I'm just taking here. So here B is a class. Actually what I'm doing, I'm just using inside the A. For example, if you see int id, what is int? Int is a data type. What is id? Id is a variable. It's a data type. It's a variable. In the same way, I'm just using B also here. Actually, B is a class. B is a class, but I'm using as a data type and creating one variable, OB, or some any name. Using one class as a data type and creating variable. Okay, such a relation is actually called as hazard. Okay, so here, whatever the class that you used here, I'm just calling as a child, which you used as a data type. I'm just calling as a child. The one which you used as a C, B you used inside the A, right? So this A I'm just calling as a parent. Okay, terminology here. So here now the definition, using child as a data type, creating the variable inside the parent. Okay, that's the definition I'm just giving here. Using child as a data type and creating variable inside parent is called as hazard relation. Okay, now remember, child can be either interface or class. I'll show the combination even, and parent must be a class only here. Child can be even interface also, that is possible. Child can be interface, that is possible here. Okay, but parent must be class. Okay, now here in this case, two classes are going to come to link these two class objects. Okay, linking one class object with another class is done by auto wiring here. Okay, so this time two classes has come here minimum. Consider class and class only as of now scenario. Okay, first class object, second class object will be linked. Okay, that is child object and parent object will be linked. Linking is done by auto wiring. Okay, wiring means linking, auto wiring. It is only going to take care, Spring Container will take care. Now let me explain one hazard relation and let me explain auto wiring concept here, how it is going to be. Okay, I'll just write a simple code here. We have one class, student export. Okay, just I'm taking a single variable just for easiness into code. We have like a class. Okay, for this we have to create the object and provide the data. In a similar way, I have another class, that is student service. Okay, here string mode, just I'm writing like this. Okay, two different classes are there. Now what I'm just doing, I just want to create association mapping between these two, and I want to create the objects and link. Okay, there is a relation I'm just creating between these two classes here using student export as a data type inside the student service, and I'm going to create the object here. If you look at, just I'm taking student export and there I'm writing here I'm writing something, some SE or SEOB, any name you can give here. This is actually called hazard relation. Hazard relation. Now the requirement here, observe carefully. I just want to inform to Spring Container, hey Spring Container, create the object for what? The first one, we need to create the object one for student export. This is student export object, and second one student service object, and link these two. Okay, here it is having something like a code is equals to something like ABC, sorry, 101. Okay, this object name I'm writing here SEXP, student export. Okay, and this object name I'm just writing here SS. Okay, it is having a mode, it is having mode here. Mode is equals to NIT, just I'm writing just a dummy value I'm just writing here, and inside that SEOB will be there. Okay, default value will be null. Okay, default value, just wanted a road here also default will be there, just for your understanding I'm writing default will be null. Okay, remove this null and link to this object. Okay, remove this null and link to this object. I just want to create link like this. Okay, so these are all requirements I just want to do here. Okay, parent object and child object are linked with each other. Then what are the annotations we have to write? I'm just showing here. Observe. Okay, this is a configuration I just want to write here. Look at the first one. I have to create the objects. For that I'm just taking the annotation here. The first annotation, @component. When you write @component, object is created. What is the name of the object? SEXP. Okay, for this line, this object is created. Fine. Second, to provide the data, @value. @value, there I'm writing it's a 101. Even it's a primitive type, we have to write in double quotes. Type conversion will be done automatically. So When you write component, object created. When you write value, data is provided. Second, in the same way, here also you have to write at the rate component, creating the object. Okay, there's actually ESS I'm just giving, and there I'm writing at the rate value. Okay, at the rate value. Okay, there I'm just writing NIT. It's fine. Now the final thing, if you did not write anything on top of this annotation, this variable, okay, reference variable, default value will be null. No, I don't want null. Please create this link I want to tell. If you want to create this link, you have to inform to Spring Container. Okay, so then we need to mention here. Okay, so then we have to mention at the rate auto void. Observe here. Here we have to write one annotation at the rate auto void. Like this we have to write. Okay, so when you write at the rate auto void on top of has a variable, okay, you created has a variable on top of, you have to write at the rate auto void, then this link is created. Whatever the link that you see here, that is actually created at the rate auto void. Okay, it is going to check for internally whatever the class name you write here, it will go to that class, it will take the object. Object name can be anything. Okay, so Chandrasekhar asked a question. Okay, sir, if you don't mention the object name, any error? Okay, if I did not mention any object name, is that error? He mentioned actually question. Yesterday for this question I gave answer. Do you remember? Other students, do you remember? Is providing object name mandatory or optional? Yeah, optional. If we did not give object name also, that is going to work. Very good. Okay. Then if I did not give object name, then what is the object name? Yeah, I did not give object name. Like this, I did not give object name. Then what is the object name will be? Yeah, very good. Class name, first letter, lowercase. That is called camel case conversion. First letter, lowercase, exactly. First letter, same class name only object name, first letter small. Class name only object name, first letter small. Okay, yesterday I explained that one. Okay, so here we'll continue the same here. Now understand what is auto wiring here. Okay, Ronak asked a question, sir, what if we have more than one object for same class type? At that time, exception will come. Okay, such scenarios I'll show later. Okay, specific scenarios are there, Ronak. Okay, there is child interface scenario. Interface has multiple implementation object scenario. Same class, multiple object scenario. We have multiple scenarios that I'll explain later. That's what I said. First, I'll just give overview here. Later, we are going to see in upcoming chapters in a full place. Okay, so as of now, what I'm explaining here first to start the Spring Boot programming only, not everything. Okay, so at the rate auto void, object name can be different here. This object name can be different. Binding is done by data type, student export and student export object. A COB is going to export, that is connected to student export object. Okay, in your core Java meaning actually here, okay, this object is created, right, is equals to exp, like that it is actually assigned in general core Java meaning. If you want to know here, okay, same class type object can be assigned. Yes, that is possible. For example, you have something employee emp is equals to new employee. Okay, here we have, and employee E2 is equals to emp. Is this valid or invalid? Is this valid or invalid? Okay, so here also internally auto wiring will do same. Already created object, it is just linking to reference variable. It's not creating any new object. Already object is created with any name. That doesn't matter for us. Okay, this actually linked with this. Okay, that's actually called auto wiring here. Okay. Okay, so this is hazard relation example and auto wiring. This annotation is used to link parent object with child object. In simple, link has a variable with its type object, means employee type object, address type object, okay, particular class type object we can call here. That's just I mentioned type object, means you write student export type object will be linked. Okay, you will be having some doubts like, okay, what if multiple are there? Okay, so how they exactly going to be connected? Okay, still if you want to learn more now itself, okay, so you are not interested to wait until that concept comes. If you want to learn now itself, okay, I'll be just giving a link here, you can just go through that one. Okay, I have already taken this concept for old batch. Okay, if you just want to learn now itself, until actually I'll explain when the concept come to you. But if you want to learn now itself here, okay, I'll just give the link. You can just go through that one. Okay, this is my complete playlist even. For some concepts are there, around 30 videos are there. You can just go through here. Especially if you want some auto wiring concept here. 1 second, I'll give it. Yeah, this is Spring Core session 1 and Spring Core session 2. Two videos are there. Okay, here two videos are there. These are just taken for old batches. If you want to learn now itself, just you can just go through that, or else wait until that concept comes. Okay, I'm just going to show step by step. This video about completely auto wired only auto wiring, second one. Okay, you can just go through that. These notes and all I'll post in my Facebook group after the session. Okay, even you can ask any doubts also later. If you are while practicing you got doubts, you can send an email to me, not an issue. Okay, now let us continue here. Okay, I hope you understood this concept. Auto wiring here, linking. We have so many scenarios. If it is an interface, what will happen? If it is having multiple objects, what will happen? All we are going to see, but this is the mostly used concept in our programming. Okay, in the future, I am just going to write RESTful web services programming, MVC programming, microservice programming. So these annotations I commonly use. Okay, that's why I'm just revising all these annotations here, which are very important. Without these annotations, we can't write any kind of coding point. Okay, so now next important thing here, I'm just showing here. Observe carefully here. So far, what exactly we discussed that comes under annotation configuration. This annotation configuration is recommended for your classes. Okay, yesterday I mentioned here, we use mainly two types of configuration. One is annotation and second one is actually Java configuration. Okay, annotation configuration, Java configuration. In annotation configuration, we just have seen @component, @value, @auto. Okay, we have to see so many annotations here. Okay, and Java configuration. Do you remember when to use annotation configuration and when to use Java configuration? For what type of classes annotation configuration and for what type of concept Java configuration? Yeah, very good. For example, if we have predefined class, it's a predefined class. Okay, then go for Java configuration. Java configuration. If it's a programmer defined class, if it's a programmer defined class, that's actually called annotation configuration. Okay, Java configuration also called core style. Okay, core Java style coding also here. You can also call here. Observe, predefined only used actually Java configuration, because why we have to go for predefined Java configuration? Why can't we write annotation? If you want to write annotation, we should have .java file. Code should be there. Without code, predefined means only dot class will be there. You can't modify the dot class file. Okay, I'm just asking a question here. Can we modify dot class file in Java? Can you modify dot class file, sir? You can decompile means you can read that. You can't modify. Okay, you can read that file, but you can't modify, remember. Okay, by using Java profiler or Java decompiler, you can read only, you can't modify. Again, you have to create a new dot class file. We can't modify. No, it is not possible. Okay, we can read or decompile and can create new one, but existed one we can't modify. Remember, we can create a new one if you want here. Okay, existed one we can just create here. Now I'm just showing here. Observe carefully. Java configuration is also mostly important one here. Okay, annotation configuration is a highly used one, and even Java configuration also used. Okay, it is also used. For example, if it is 90% used, it's the remaining 10%. But it is also important for us. Okay, once you give answer properly to this, I'll show complete practical output. Okay, so like yesterday, today also involve mistake also nothing to worry. Okay, you give wrong answer also not to worry. Okay, without doing mistake, no one will learn. Okay, so I'll never shout on you if you give wrong answer also. You can ask any kind of question also, not a problem. Okay, but ask concept question to relevant one only. If you have something question related to different concept, ask at the end. Okay, or else you can send an email also, not a issue. Okay, but involve when the concept is going, involve here. Okay, when you involve, you learn subject. Remember, no one is expert by default. If you keep your efforts, then only you are going to learn subject. Okay, nothing to worry, never feel shame, and don't worry if you give wrong answer also, others will never going to see your answer. So nothing to worry about that. Okay, now how to write Java configuration? I'm giving steps. These steps are very important. Listen carefully. Steps to write Java configuration. Steps to write Java configuration. Again, I'm saying these are very important to write first boot application also. Okay, steps to write Java configuration. A. 1. Write one public class with any name. Okay, why public you may ask here? Spring container has to detect. Consider this a Spring container. Okay, Spring container can find only public class. Here I just directly wrote for practice purpose, but generally it should be public class. Then only Spring container will detect. Just let me save this file. Okay, let us continue. Write one class. Write one class with any name here. It's a public class. Okay, step number 2. Okay, if we just write the class, container cannot identify. If we just write the class, container cannot identify. We have to tell, hey container, it's a configuration. Whatever the class I wrote here, it's not a normal class, it's a configuration. It says, how can I confirm your sales a configuration? Okay, we'll apply one annotation here. Apply one annotation over class. Okay, apply one annotation over class, that is at the rate configuration. At the rate configuration. Okay, not component, @configuration. Component will create the object. Configuration says I have multiple objects with me, take it. Okay, @configuration. Apply one annotation over the class, then it behaves like a Java configuration file. Yeah, later I'll compare @component and @configuration. As of now, listen. Okay, step number 3. Do you want to create one object? You want to inform to container one object, a container create one object, then you have to write one method. You have to write one method in this class. Generally class contains variables and methods. Here you have to write one method. Okay, if you want to create one object, then write one method inside this class. Okay, you can't write however you want here. Okay, that simply I'm just writing here number of methods equals to number of objects as a basic formula here, and the format is going to be public for which class you want to create the object, or as you can write interface also. But as of now, to make it simple, I'm just writing class name, and method name we have to give that behaves like an object name. If you look at it, it's a method only. It's a method only. In place of return type class name, okay, in place of method name object name, we have to write open and close. Like this we have to write. Okay, if you write like this, one object is created, but finally not over here. Okay, I'm just writing even D apply @bean over method. Bean indicates creating the object. Okay, bean says, hey, Spring container, it's not a method. In whatever the configuration file I wrote, it's not a method. That is actually one object. One object. Bean indicates actually here object. Remember here. Okay, @configuration indicates it's not a class, it's a Java configuration. Container place take input here. Okay, bean indicates it's not a method. It's not a method. That's actually please create as an object. Let me just give overview here how it is going to be. Step number 1, public class. Okay, if you follow these rules and all, Spring container will create the object here. Yeah, I'll just give example configuration. First, I'm just giving steps. We'll practice multiple examples. Don't worry. One example I'll write. Second example you have to write. Write one public class with any name. Dash I just gave. Step number 2, @configuration. Step number 3, number of methods equals to number of objects. Okay, consider I just want to create one method. I'm writing public a return type. This actually it's a return type. It's a method name. Generally, if you write Java coding here, like some logic. Okay, in place of return type, we have tried some class name. Okay, in place of method name, we actually call object name. Of course, you can change also this one. And finally, we have to apply @bean. Remember the syntax. Okay, once it is done, we practice here. I'll just compare the differences between this one. Okay, @configuration, component, and bean. We'll compare the differences at the end. Okay, remember simply whatever the annotations we used here, this works only for programmer defined class. Okay, this works for predefined class. That is only simple point. You have predefined class, these annotations. You have programmer defined class, this annotation. A simple point. Just if you want to remember as a simple point. Okay, so here logic to create the object. I'll write here. Object creation logic we have to write. Okay, it's actually almost looks like a core Java style code only. Okay, observe here. Remember again, I'm saying when to use Java configuration, when it's exactly recommended here, it's a predefined class. Okay, it's a predefined class here. Okay, so I'll just give one example here. As of now, I am only giving the code. Later, I'll show some predefined classes here. Okay, consider I'm just giving one example here. I have a class. Okay, Hikari connection. Just assumption it's a predefined. Okay, I can't open .class files as of now. Later I'll show here. Assumption it's a Hikari connection. Is a class. Okay, or Hikari CON, short name. Some class name. You don't mind whatever the class name and all here. It's actually one class. It's having string driver. Okay. And string URL. Sufficient. You can just write so many username and password here. Okay. I don't want to make you complex by giving first example here. A simple example. First, you should be able to write the syntax based code. Then I'll explain one by one even. Okay. Now observe carefully like this I wrote. Now for this, what I want to do here, Java configuration code. My requirement is whatever the class you wrote here. Okay, for this class, we have to create the object. Whatever the class I wrote here, for this class, we have to create the object in Spring container. Okay, some object name, any name, something I'm just writing here, some object name here. And these variables are there, provide some data. Some driver is equals to MySQL, URL is equals to some ABC. Like this, I just want to tell, hey, Spring container, create the object. Okay, I have to inform to Spring container, create the object. Look at, I'm writing the code here. Again, listen, write one public class with any name. Public class, there I'm writing app config. It's a step number one. Step number one. Consider Hikari config is a predefined. Hikari connection is a predefined. Just consider here. Okay. Predefined means I have to open the code, right? So assumption here is a predefined. Consider predefined class. Okay, just I decompiled as shown here, or overview I just give. Okay, you can't modify this code. You cannot modify this code. Consider even if I want to show predefined class, I have to open some document, right? Consider it's like a document overview. Okay, so for this I have to create the object. Now step one, I'm just using public class. Okay, step two, I'm just writing here @configuration. Okay, step two, @configuration. Now I want one object. Okay, so here I have to tell a Spring container, please create my object. Container said follow these rules, I'll create the object. Step three, okay, I just want one object. Okay, the target is creating our class object. If you create the object, we can do something here. Okay, I want to create one object. Okay, one object, nothing but one method you have to write. Number of objects that you want to create here, number of methods that you have to write. Okay, let me write here method public. First of all, look at the syntax even public, then class name. Of course, you can write interface name also. Okay, what is the class name? Hikari connection. Okay, fine. What is the object name? Some CON. Like this, I'm writing here. Like this, I wrote. This is syntax that you need to follow here. Very good, Saru. But just listen here. Second example, I'll give it to you that you can write it. Nice. Some people will be talented. If I just give overview, they will write the code. Nice. Okay. And finally, @bean. I just want to apply here. @bean. Yeah, don't worry, sir. Wait. I'll just give one more example that you write it. If you really understood, show your talent for next example. Okay. Now I wrote like this. I think you are clear up to this one. Step one, step two, step three, and step four. Okay. Don't worry. We'll learn multiple examples. Step one, public class. Step two, @configuration. Step three, number of methods equals to number of objects. And step four, apply the bean, @bean. Now core Java logic. How you write core Java code here also similar. Okay, Hikari connection. C is equals to new Hikari connection. Okay, C dot, there is a set method will be available for every variable. Set driver. Generally, first letter will be capital in setter methods. Set driver. It's an assumption. It's a Oracle dummy value. Okay, C dot set URL. Like this, I'm writing here. Set URL. First letter capital. Some JDBC : ORCL. Just I'm writing dummy. finally return C. Okay, by taking this code, container will create the object. Okay, it looks like core Java object creation only. Okay, core Java object creation only. Here the advantage is this object you can access wherever you want in the application. Okay, so here we have to create the new keyword actually, but consider this code is actually created as an object in container so that that can be accessible everywhere. There is a lot of difference between creating the object like this in core Java and Spring. Okay, so I'll show that later actually. Here observe, in normal code, for example, A is there, M1 method is there. There if you write emp is equals to new emp, if you write something like, okay, this is a local variable, it's a local object. E is a local variable. Will you accept this? E is a local variable. Can I call local variable? E is actually local variable. Can we call or not? Yes or no? Now I want to access this E in another class. Class B is there. That's local to method, correct? Local variable. M2. Okay. Yes, correct. It's a local variable. Can I access E in M2 method? No return type, nothing. Just like this only. I don't want to modify as of now here. Can I want to access E in M2 method? Possible or not possible? Exactly. Answer is not possible here. Yeah, if you extend or something, if you do modification, it will come. But I can't extend all those, right? Okay. That's not going to be, we can't extend multiple classes like that, the requirement. It's a local variable. It's a local, even though it's object creation, it's a local to M1 method. Okay, we can't access in M2 method. But here, whatever the code you write here, this object you can access wherever you want. Because this object is not created inside the CON method, this object is created in the Spring container. Okay, understand? Okay, what is the use of creating like this? You may ask here directly, why this much complication required? Directly you create the object wherever you want. You may ask like that, but it's a reusable object. Whatever the object you created here, if you want access outside anywhere, okay, for example, you want access outside here, okay, so here, for example, this Hikari connection you want to access in B, then write like this, Hikari connection and CON, and write at the rate auto. Yes, both can be linked even at the rate auto. And you want to use Hikari connection inside some A, right here, Hikari connection, CON, and there also you can write at the rate auto. Okay, so understand here the advantage is this object is not created inside the method. Okay, so never consider like it's a core Java concept. It has a specialty here. This object is created in the Spring container. That's a reusable object, and only one object created. Okay, one object created, that's a reusable object. Wherever you want, you can auto-wire. Yes, you can call auto-wire is actually annotation configuration, but it's not possible here. Okay, so it's like a reusable object. Okay, there is a lot of difference between a simple core Java method object creation and this object creation. Okay, as one student asked, I just explained, but later we are going to see in-depth, clear step-by-step overview here. Okay, how it is going to work with the scope concept, how it is going to work with the injection concept. We'll see that. Okay, so yeah, by default it's called singleton, correct? Yes. Okay. Yes, Tanuja, correct. Okay, scope nothing but at the rate scope annotation. I'll show later. Okay, we have generally singleton, prototype, okay, request, session, okay, context specific scopes are there. We'll see that later. Okay, I don't want to know another concept. Let us finish this, then we'll go for other concepts one by one. Yeah, by default singleton. If you know already scope concepts, I'm just saying default singleton. Only one object created for application. Okay, now I hope you understood this one. I'll give one example. For that, you should write the code. Are you clear up to this code? Now, just I'm asking one interview question. Can we use Java configuration for programmer defined classes? I'm just asking here answer. Okay, answer. Okay, answer is yes, we can use, but not recommended. Okay, code becomes lengthy. Use simple annotation configuration. Remember, yes, we can use, but actually it's lengthy. Okay, that's actually not good practice here, not recommended. That is going to be not recommended here. Remember, okay, if you want to create one object, okay, Java said follow this syntax. If you write like a method, Java, that is Spring said, if you write like a method, I'll treat as an object. Okay, these are all the rules given by container, sir. If you follow these rules, then container will create the object. That objects are reusable. Okay, but here, yeah, yesterday also I gave the point. Java configuration recommended to use for predefined classes. Yesterday also I said, okay, programmer defined classes are there, then go for annotation configuration. Predefined classes are there, then go for Java configuration. That's the best approach. Now, next question I'm asking here. Okay, can we use annotation configuration for predefined classes? Think and give answer. Just think and give answer. Annotation, if you want to apply, you have to modify the code. Very simple. You have a class. If you want to apply annotation, you have to modify the code. Can you modify the dot class file? Just a simple answer. Answer is no. Predefined class comes in dot class format that we cannot modify. Answer. Okay, I think you understood the point here. But what is the best approach? Okay, best approach. Okay, annotation configuration. Annotation configuration is for programmer classes. Okay, Java configuration for predefined classes. Okay, this is the best approach. Remember that one. Okay, Java configuration supports even programmer classes, but not recommended. Okay, that becomes lengthy. Okay, instead of traveling in a shortcut, you are just going in a long, okay, double work you are doing here. Okay, so let us just continue here. Remember these steps. I'm just giving in a chart. Okay, I'm just giving the chart questions here. Observe steps I gave. Okay, @configuration and @bean comes under Java configuration. Remember. Okay, I'll compare the annotations, not now. Let us just do some practice here. Okay, now example 2. You want to see this one more time? Concentrate. Step 1, any name you can write, not only app config, any name. Step 2, step 3, one object you want, write one method. See, it's a method, Java method. It's a public, it's a return type, it's a method name. It's a return type and method name. It's a core Java object creation logic. Use set whatever the variable I give for that. So pass some dummy data. Consider given is predefined class. Now I'm just writing one more example 2 this time. Class. Just I'm writing this time. Consider again, I'm just giving a predefined class here. Okay. Excel template. Just I'm writing here string file string sheet. Like this we have. You take dummy values, file abc.xyz sheet mno, like that. Consider predefined class. Okay, create the object like this. I want object et. Et is a object name. File some data is equals to abc Sheet is equals to ONE. Okay. Can you write the code? Try. Mistake also fine. You have to write the code like this. You have to write the code like this. Okay. That is going to create the object. Object name. This is predefined class. Object name this one and content like this. Start writing the answer, everyone. Type in your notepad. If you have any questions now, you can ask. Some people ask the questions in the middle of the sessions. Now you can ask your questions even. Once you're done, type your answer. Syed Hussain, everything correct, but you forgot the return statement. And you forgot to create the object also. Like this, you have to create the object. Nice. I'm able to see your answers here. Type. Mistake also fine. Nothing to worry. No at the rate value we should not use here. Yeah, sure. I'm able to see everyone code. You just type it. I'll give final answer. You can cross verify. At the rate bin is mandatory. If you don't write at the rate bin, object is never created. That becomes meaningless code. That behaves like a simple method. If you miss at the rate bin, be capital, then method behaves as unused and meaningless. Okay, I'm writing the code. You can cross verify. Public class app config. Okay, there I'm writing at the rate configuration. Step 1 and step 2. Step 3, write one method. It's a public method return type. Object name et. Okay, and here we have to apply at the rate bin. Everyone check, have you written up to this correct? Cross verify with your answers, not an issue. Cross verify. Okay, mistake also not a problem. Then it should definitely contain return statement. Okay, this is a overview. It's a public, it's a return type. Consider it's a method. It's a method. If you write one method, then only container will create one object. Okay, then what we have tried inside here, that's actually et is equals to new here et dot set file some anything dummy data also fine here. I just take abc like this. Look at et dot set sheet. It's a ONE. Okay, finally return the et. Yeah, Soumya Rajan, your code is correct. No object name, anything you just take it, not a issue. I just give some object details. You have to just follow that. You can write any object name. It doesn't matter because auto variant never depends on object name. Okay, using the object never depends on object name. That's fine. You can write anything. but just I gave one example for you. Okay, got the point, everyone? Don't raise the hand, I can't understand. Okay, you can ask your question in the chat box. No, you can write method return type should be same, object name can be anything. You can write ABC also here. Just you can write E also, fine. Local name, anything also you can write. It's not recommended to be same. Yes, Hemant, we can create the object name separately, but it's mostly recommended. Keshav Kumar. Okay. For that only I gave a question. Okay, can we use annotation configuration? Okay, annotation if you want to write, remember you asked again same question, why can't we use annotation configuration in predefined class? Predefined class, you will never be having .java code. .class code actually you will be having. .class you can't modify. You try to modify, you take one predefined class, later I'll show. Okay, you try to modify the .class. You have to apply the annotation @ component on top of class. On top of class, if you want to apply, you should open .java code only. .class file we can't modify. Okay, listen, .class file we can't modify. That's why we can't apply the annotations. Okay, @bin if we apply here, method name behaves as an object name. I'll show some other rules also changing also here. Okay, how to change this object name. Hey, this is session 2 only actually. Okay, just overview sessions only. We have to see all those points one by one. I said right yesterday only. First, I'll give all overview annotations. Later, we are going to see one by one in depth. Don't worry. Okay. Because to start the initial program, I need these annotations. Okay. I'm just giving overview only. And still not to worry. Okay. I just gave these 2 sessions, right? Everyone, please watch these sessions before attending to next sessions even. It's a Spring Core session 1 and session 2. Please go through these sessions. You will be getting somewhat extra clarity. And all my videos, actually, all videos, okay, which I just taken for old batches, you can just go through that. Yes, Rahul Kumar, correct. Okay. Now, if someone miss initial sessions even, we are going to provide all those videos also in this link. Okay, old videos, if you want to see here, you can just go through that link and you can just search slowly here. You can, yeah, you can ask if you have doubt. This month it is correct. Fanindra, in the last session that I explained, if you miss, please go through for last session videos, you will get it there. Okay, last session videos are posted there, you can get it here. Yeah, yesterday notes also will be uploaded today, you can just go through that. Tanuja, these are only demo sessions actually. As I said, tomorrow also one demo session will be there. Then day after tomorrow onwards, all sessions will be 1.5 hour session and regular sessions. Okay, these are all demo sessions only, just to show that how I'm just teaching. Okay. Now, yeah, example 3 I'm just giving. This time you write one more. Just write one more here. I'm just writing. Consider given is a predefined. Okay, given class is a predefined class here. Just I'm writing class. Just I'm writing here. Export pool. It's not a programmer defined class. It's a predefined class. Just I'm writing int code and string mode. Like this, I'm just writing here. Don't worry, upcoming all classes will become predefined, programmer defined. I'll show all. It's like a practice session. Right? Java configuration for this. Everyone start. Take object name your interest and date also your interest, not issue. Write it. Mistake also not issue. You will learn. First remember public class you have to write. Yeah, everyone code I'm able to see in the chart. If it's a mistake, I'll let you know. Okay, there is a message from admin. You can just read that. Srikanth has sent a message. Message from admin. You can read that. Yeah, I'm just giving the equal code here. At the rate configuration. Here I'm writing here. There I'm writing public. It's an export pool and EP. And at the rate bean we have to write. Just I'm writing E is equals to new export pool. Set code. Just I'm writing here 101. This time double quotes not required. It's an int type. Just I'm writing here E dot set mode. Just I'm writing something like NI. Return E. Just cross verify. Have written in same format. Yeah, we can write multiple configuration files and multiple beans. Nitin, please contact to admin if that is the case. Payment related things, please contact to admin. Okay, yeah, everyone you can cross verify the answer. Yeah, this is for object local variable it behaves. It's like a, this is only object name. EP only object name that behaves as a object name that is created in Spring Container. Yeah, you can use same also. Same also you can use. That's your interest. Okay, it's like a local variable object created first, then it's exported to Spring Container, like that. It's like first locally it is created, then it's given to Spring Container. Okay, now I'm just giving a question. Just listen here. What is at the rate component and at the rate B? Okay, observe carefully here. This is a question mostly asked here. Yeah, you can write anything name app config, not only app config, you can change any name. I said write step one, write one public class. I did not give any name. You can write any name. Okay. Answer here. At the rate component and at the rate bean. Okay. At the rate bean, both indicates creating object by Spring Container. One second, everyone. By Spring Container. At the rate component is used for programmer defined class. dot Java code. If we have @bean is used for predefined class. It's a dot class file. Okay, that's the one actually. Major difference is this one. Now, second, I'm just giving here. What is the difference between @component and @configuration? Okay, actually we can't compare this. Okay, comparison will be wrong because two are different purpose. Just if you have CC something you are just comparing here. Okay, that is going to be different actually here. Okay, yeah, everything is created in the container only. Even though you write @bin create in container only. Yes, everything by created by using container only. Finally, container creates the object. Even though you write new keyword, by taking that code, it will execute internally in the container. Okay, everything created in the container finally. Yes. Okay, @component and @configuration we can't compare actually. But finally, if you want to compare here, actually both are different for comparison even. @component and @bin you can compare, sir. This you can't compare. Okay, @configuration says, okay, this is a configuration file that contains object details which are to be created in Spring container. Okay, which are to be created in Spring container. That's actually @configuration. What is component? In the last session I gave, and this one, just creating the object. Both are we can't actually compare, sir. @service and all we discussed later. Okay. Now another question asked a student. Okay, can we define multiple configuration files? Yes, answer is actually yes. We can define multiple configuration files. Names must be different. All are loaded. All are loaded by Spring container and objects created. Okay. There some rules are there in case of writing multiple here. Anand Kumari, for already your question I gave answer above. You please go and check above. Answer is yes. Okay. G Reddy, please contact to admin. Okay, if something other information, it's a technical only I can just give here. No, we are not using Sanket. We are not using @bin to modify the predefined class. I am writing separate class, right? Separate class. It's using the class. How can you call it? It's a modifying the class. It's a using the class and creating the object. Okay. No XML configuration. We are not going to work here. Spring Boot 0 XML configuration. Roshan, if you don't provide configuration, that's not going to work. Okay, it will treat like something, it's a different dummy class. Container will never identify your class. This object is not created. If this you did not write this annotation, that's never going to treat like it's a normal class. It will treat. It is never going to treat as a Spring configuration file. You have to specify that. If you forgot @bin or @configuration or @component, if you did not write any particular annotation, objects are not created by container. Okay, if you try to read those objects from container, it will give null. Notes I'll post in my Facebook group here. Yeah, Tanuja, we are not using Spring 5. Actually, we are using Spring Boot. In Spring Boot, Spring 5 annotations also will come. Tanuja, whatever I'm explaining, if you are getting this all the points, you can directly continue, not an issue. Are you understanding what I'm explaining today? Nageshwar Rao, I'm just looking at your question only, but you just type something. This configurations actually properties file only we use. Database settings also will do that. Neeraj, okay, in Spring Boot, there will be no XML configuration. If you want that, you have to go to Spring Session. Okay, Spring Boot only said that is a useless concept and they removed. Again, you want to learn that means you have to go to Spring classes only, sir. Okay, if you want syllabus copy and all, I have posted in my Facebook group. Please go through that. Or else you will get an email also through admin. Okay, notes and all notes, syllabus copy, complete syllabus content. I'll post there in my Facebook group. Whatever the content I'll cover, and everyday notes also I'll post. And if you miss the sessions, first initial 5 sessions, videos also I'll provide there. Yes, Satish Kumar. Okay. Subject when you're learning, actually, you should learn clearly. That's my point. Yeah, ISMO will provide there. That's what I said. If you miss the sessions, please go through this group. There you'll find the links. I can't send it to one by one. Please understand. Last one person asked a question. I don't know his name. Okay. So Spring Boot complete configuration will be annotation only. But Java also supported. Java configuration also supported. Okay, XML 0. Okay, if you keep your name as 7C50B9. Okay, I don't know your name, but XML is not there. Java configuration will be there. Vineet, you can just last session video links in my Facebook group. Please go there and just get it. Ajit, only first 5 days session will give video links, later not. It's a complete 3 months duration course. Yeah, we'll practice. Practicals also will be there. It's actually just starting sessions only. Pawan, still I did not get the faculty names. Once I get, I'll let you know. DevOps and AWS. Okay, I just asked admin. They'll let you know. Just give me 2 days time. I'll let you know other faculty names. I'll give mini projects also. Chanda, Chand Basha. I'll give mini projects also. Okay, 5 mini projects I'll give. I want to teach Java 8 features step by step, but I'll give complete overview and where to use them I'll show. It's not a project. This is actually course. I'll just give some small projects, mini projects while teaching the course. For example, REST is there. How to integrate REST with Angular, one mini project. Like that, I'll give 5 mini projects in the course. Just for having clarity, more clarity. That's your interest, whether you want to attend or not. From my side, that's like extra. Yes, @configuration if you're using this, definitely you have to use @bin only. No @component. These are like two different concepts. Okay, you have predefined, go like this. You have programmer defined, go like this. Kuldeep, okay, it's completely 3.5 months duration. Okay, 1.5 month I will be taking Spring Boot, 1.5 month I will be taking microservice. Web service also not required to attend separately. In Spring Boot only I'll cover. Again, separate attending is not required. In Spring Boot only I'll cover. Okay, Spring Boot REST service I'll give. Yeah, API designing and all. Yeah, REST and MVC also will be there. Without that, we can't write programming. Those are only main chapters, sir. Yeah, security, everything will be there, sir. You're not required to ask. Just look at the content there, which I have posted in Facebook group. Or else you'll get the email from admin. Okay, contact admin here. Srikant number is provided, right? Notes also shared in Facebook group as of now. Later, you can just go through that. Posted syllabus copy in Facebook group. You will get even email also. If you have registered, you'll get an email also. Later code will be shared using Drive. As of now, I will post in Facebook group. Later we'll share through Drive. Nagesh, once we start the microservice, at that time I'll explain. It's a design. Okay, big project dividing into small parts and implementing that is called microservice in simple point now. Ishwari, please join to Facebook group. There you can just get the notes. Yeah, Nageshwara, I'll give Docker integration, Jenkins overview, Kubernetes overview also I'll give here. But separately, if you want to learn, go to DevOps session. Swaroop, my Hibernate batch will not be there. Other faculty batch will be there. You can just ask admin. You will get the details.